Last week I met one young girl who is wanting to launch her own startup, and I found one young boy, young by my standards, he's 35, 36, and he wanted to write a book. And very funnily, to me, for both of them, the answers remained very much the same. First is, if you want to launch your startup or whether you want to write your book, first build your own community. You can build your own community by being on social media, creating your blog, being on Instagram if your age group which you're addressing is in the 20s. Be on LinkedIn, talk about it, and create your own, start writing on your blog very regularly. So that way you are building a community. You know what your community wants, right? So what kind of books they want, what kind of books they will read, and very importantly, whether they'll pay for it. Today I have absolutely no great interest in writing a book, because I know I can do a better job by writing a blog or on my YouTube channel, because people can come and see it for 10 minutes, 12 minutes without making any financial commitment, right? So are people worried about financial commitment? No, but if they will not buy a book. In fact, they shouldn't buy a book if they're not going to read. Books are better bought perhaps chapter wise. If I could write a book and give you one chapter every week, and 15 chapters, my book would be ready and you would have got an inkling of what I'm going to write. So building a community is very important. It means people can come and give you input, they can give you feedback, they can tell you what they like, what they don't like, and somebody will say it's too high, somebody will say it's too low. At least you know that the community is getting built. Same thing for your business. If you want to price it, if you want to test it, you can create some kind of if it's a service, you can send it online. If it's a product, you can actually test market it before you launch your startup, right? Or if you have a startup, the most important thing is to have a prototype. Too many people have ideas and they have no clue what to do. I know one company which is busting with ideas, and if it had implemented all its ideas, it would be bankrupt by now. Amazingly stupidity to talk about, oh, we've got so many ideas. There's no use. I want to see a prototype, right? I want to see it work. I want to see 5 customers who will pay. I want to see 10 customers who will pay, depending on the size at which I want to fund it, right? So I want to see that. I don't want ideas. Everybody comes to give me ideas. I am not going to fund ideas. I'm going to find businesses. I'm going to fund businesses. That's exactly what I've told her also. So by being on the web and by creating this, you also create a reputation for yourself, saying, oh, this person talks sense, this person knows something about advertising, this person knows something about marketing, whatever. You want to write a book on marketing, you want to write a book on financial services, whatever. So creating importance that I mean, when this book was launched, I was already established as a blogger, right? I had a blog, I had a long track record, people had come there, and therefore this book sold, right? If I write a book now, will it sell 200,000 copies? I doubt whether it will sell 200,000 copies. I think it's a far cry, right? So 10 years back, maybe more people were buying, more people were reading. Today, to get even shelf space in the airport where they ask for 100% margin or 75% margin is almost impossible. So launching a book today is more difficult, and I mean, if that's the purpose, right? Having being in the market, having created a reputation for yourself, you've got ground support as to about your product. So again, launching the startup or launching the book becomes easy. So whether it is launching a startup or launching a book, process remains the same. Build your community first. Whatever is a community, how to approach through LinkedIn, through Instagram, through YouTube, creating your blog, whatever, do everything. I'm nothing else to say. Once you are visible and create your brand, see what brand works. At that stage, when people appreciate what you're writing, whether people read it, if 712 people are reading a post, that's not enough to write a book, right? It's not worthwhile. So same answer. Want to do a startup? Same answer. Want to write a book? Same answer. Thank you.